All right, if you're looking at engineering colleges in Chennai for the 2026 admissions, this explainer is exactly what you need. We're talking about Annai Veilankannis College of Engineering, and the very first thing you need to lock in your mind, it's their TNEA Code 1133.
And look, this number, 1133, it's not just some random code. It's your key. This is the exact number you'll use throughout the entire TNEA counseling process, from choice filling all the way to your final admission. So yeah, getting this right is absolutely step one.
So, what are we going to cover? Real simple. We'll start with the college's identity and approvals, then we'll jump into the engineering programs they offer. After that, the big one, placements. Then a bit on the campus life, hostels and transport, and we'll wrap up with admissions and scholarships. Let's get started.
Okay, first things first. Let's talk about the fundamentals, the college's identity and official approvals. For any parent or student, these are the absolute must-haves, the non-negotiables.
So, right off the bat, you should know the college is affiliated to Annai University, Chennai. Now, why does that matter? Well, it means the entire syllabus, the exams, and the final degree certificate your child receives, it's all governed by Annai University. That's a big stamp of quality.
And this next point is absolutely crucial. The college has AICTE approval for the 2025-26 academic year. Think of the AICTE as the main government body for technical education in India. This approval is basically their official seal saying, yes, this college meets all the necessary standards. It's a huge checkmark.
Okay, let's break down the core identity. As we said, the TNEA Code is 1133. It's a self-financing institution, and their engineering programs kicked off back in 2012. Now for admissions, it's a 65-35 split. That means 65% of the seats come through the government's TNEA counseling, and the other 35% are for the management quota. The college is run by the Nellai Thuthukudi Nadar Mahamai Paripalana Sangam.
All right, so now that we've got the basics down, what can you actually study here? Let's dive into the specific BE and B.Tech programs on offer and see how many seats are available.
So, the college has 5 engineering branches. You've got 60 seats each in the high-demand fields: artificial intelligence and data science, computer science, and ECE. Then you have the foundational branches, civil and mechanical, with 30 seats each. That brings the total intake to 240 students for the first year.
And I do want to point this out, that B.Tech in AI and data science, that's a fairly new program. They just started it in 2023, and that's a really good sign, It shows the college is trying to keep up with what the industry is looking for right now.
Okay, let's get to the question that's probably on every single parent's mind. What about placements? What are the job prospects? Let's take a look at the numbers and the companies they work with.
Here's the number the college reported for the TNEA 2025 admissions: 70%. It's important to note this is a self-reported figure, meaning it's the official number the college themselves submitted to the TNEA authorities. So 70%. So, who are the companies coming for recruitment? Well, according to the college's own information, you'll see names like Foxconn, Mitsuba, and ModPro. Also on the list are INO Power System Engineers and TAP Academy.
Academics and jobs are one thing, but what about the day-to-day life of a student? That's just as important, right? So let's shift gears and talk about the practical stuff: the campus, hostel, and transport facilities.
Now this is a big one, especially if you're not from Chennai. The college does have separate permanent hostel facilities for both boys and girls right on campus. And when it comes to food, the mess serves both vegetarian and non-vegetarian meals.
What if you're a day scholar? Well, the college runs buses from different parts of Chennai. And if you're planning to use public transport, the closest major railway station is Perungalathur, which is pretty convenient for getting around. As for the campus itself, you'll find the library with more than 12,000 books, plus digital access to important resources like IEEE and Springer. For sports, there are grounds for cricket, football, and volleyball. And yes, there's campus-wide Wi-Fi and a cafeteria available for students.
Okay, we're almost there. Let's wrap up with the final crucial pieces of the puzzle. How do you get in, and what kind of financial help is available?
The main thing to remember is this: admission for that 65% government quota is purely through TNA counseling, and it's based entirely on your 12th standard marks. That means no separate entrance exam to worry about. Your board exam performance is what counts. Now, about financial support. The college facilitates access to several key government scholarships, so if you're eligible, you can apply for the SC/ST scholarship, the BC/MBC welfare scholarship, and also the special 7.5% quota scholarship if you're from a government school.
And there's also the grant for girl students from government schools. And just before we sign off, a quick note. All the information we've shared today comes directly from the college's official website and trusted government sources like TNEA. Everything is current as of the time we put this together.
You know, picking the right college is one of the biggest decisions you'll make. For more data-driven explainers just like this one, explore more engineering colleges at profsam.com. It's your true source for 12th to engineering decisions.